If you think that LEGO does not want the classic space to return, think again. I'll actually scrap that, as it is probably a complete coincidence that this set is dripping so much in classic space theme. I mean, after all, it was not LEGO that really decided on the looks of the XL-15, right? Or maybe just the creators of Buzz Lightyear liked classic space a little too much, just like most of us, and created this thing based off their nostalgia and LEGO love. I guess we'll never find out, but can definitely feel the joy of the existence of this little thing. It's here. I got this set for 45 bucks and built it over on Twitch, so link is below if you would like to follow for some good vibes and live LEGO building, you name it, it's all there on Twitch. We are getting 497 pieces, a really, and I cannot stress that enough, really good looking ship on a stand. A UCS-ish Plaque that was appearing more and more in small desktop size sets like this one, 3 quite remarkable minifigures, and of course, a cat. Is that a good price for all of that? I feel like it is, but I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Now, you will probably notice that my Plaque angle is completely different from what you see on the box or in the instructions. Well, to be frank, I messed up the sticker, I applied it upside down during the build on Twitch, and just played along, hoping that nobody would notice. But you know what? Actually, I like it vertical like that. It just looks better. I mean, it's easier to read the info and it still fits under the ship. So I consider this an unexpected but quite fitting mod, maybe unofficial, but still a mod, and kind of a failure turned into success, if you will. So maybe you're gonna like it that way, and maybe you're gonna follow through like I did. The plaque itself has the Star Command logo along with the ship's specifications. The acceleration is funnily, however, listed as unknown, which is probably a plot device or an Easter egg, or both connected to the Lightyear movie. Well, we're about to find out. The stand itself is angled for a nice display value, however, it does not tilt or move or anything. You just put the ship on and it stays as it is. Something I would like to see to have as a feature just for that extra bit of functionality, but still the build itself of the stand serves its purpose quite well. Did I say the ship looks good? I bet I did, but man, it looks good. A mix of a fighter jet and an exploration vessel from classic space, if you will, that's for sure. Wonderfully angled wings and just the right amount of stickers that are mostly representing the markings of the ship rather than any gribbling or detailing. Those things are actually brick built, which I do appreciate the most. A translucent yellow canopy that we all know and love from the classic space series, the shape reminds a little bit of that of an X-wing, plus the blue and white color scheme is what really brings the classic space vibes for sure. The only thing that's probably missing here is that little bit of that old light bluish, or not even bluish, just light gray from the past. If that was used in the set, we would all freak out and call it actually a classic space, right? The whole nose or fuselage shape is rather simple as far as the build goes. The whole fun actually is at the engine section, the back of the ship, where the set really shines. Great pieces for the engine nozzles, those can actually rotate a bit, so you can kind of correct the angle as much as you want. And also, this is where you can access 2 storage compartments for the gear that the minifigs carry. We have that crystal power source that I think we're gonna find out what it actually is in the movie, but you can see Buzz carrying this around in the trailers for sure. And there are also quite interesting elements at the very bottom of the ship seen from the back. Those elements I have seen for the first time in this set. Seems like they would really work great for any sci-fi builds in the future. I really like this section overall, there's so much cool gribbling going on. Looking at the wings, the angle is pretty dynamic and cool looking. They are well secured via Technic axles on each side under the ship, and the build overall is quite interesting in how you achieve those angles via hinges and different pieces inside. There are also the air intakes that are built with a great use of hinged and angled pieces, and the overall building experience in this section is quite satisfying, I give you that. All that, along with the dual vertical stabilizers, give you that modern fighter jet feel, and I absolutely love it. Also, this is where all the XL-15 sticker markings go. As far as the cockpit goes, we have a great triangular printed piece that, as far as I know, is I think unique to this set. Gotta double check on that. Along with that, 2 stickers and a control stick, I would say not bad for a small set like that, right? Buzz Lightyear, the flagship minifig of this one. This guy is packed. Great print for the flight suit, but it is lacking any dual molding or side prints on arms or legs, but that's fine. You get the extra torso element that completes the suit and has some really nice details. Prints for the Star Command emblem and the XL-15 markings. The fig itself gets 2 heads, one with normal faces printed and the other one with the flight suit garment printed on top of it. The hair mold fits the character very well. The helmet comes with dual molding in black, for some additional texturing and detailing in the back. Fantastic piece overall, I gotta say. The other figs are Darby Steele and Mo Morrison, and they get even better prints for their armor pieces, completely different colors and styles, which all reminds me a little bit of the combat gear of Starship Troopers or maybe even Terran Marines from StarCraft. Those helmets are super cool, they make that vibe even more visible and kind of on their own remind me a little of the characters from Dead Space or Killzone video games. Kind of like that, right? Also, two different skin tones, well-detailed faces and unique builds for their weapons, which are the highlight of the minifigure gear. Flamethrower is making some great use of the Harpoon minifig accessory and the minifig posing piece, while the rocket launcher is utilizing the new stud shooter in gunmetal color, a sticker for extra detailing, and few other pieces to achieve that interesting military look. And of course the cat named Socks. The little guy helps in the mission, I guess. All that together gives you a diverse and great quality lineup of characters which just add value to pretty much already enticing set. I think it all started with those tiny Batmobiles when we got the model and a little plaque, a display stand. Everybody liked that. Now LEGO is going a little step further and for some lores, some IPs, some themes, creates those little sets with stands that are really focusing on a good look, maybe not much of a play value here, but still something that people of all ages could enjoy, especially AFOS. I think that is totally geared towards AFOS. This set kind of makes me feel like I really want to get the classic space back. Maybe the neo-classic space a little bit, you know? There's a whole mock community of neo-classic space and I always was vouching for that theme to return in that style. And I think the XL-15 is the closest we ever gotten to that. For 45, maybe not the cheapest set for the size of it, but believe me, it's packed with bricks, it's packed with details, it's gonna look great on every desk. And maybe even if the movie is good, it doesn't come out yet as I'm recording this video, maybe it's gonna be even more popular and this set will just sell better, because I don't think it's sold very well so far, and it deserves to be sold well. Let me know in the comments section below what you think. Is that a good direction LEGO is making? A tiny sets with display plaque and great minifigures for a little bit of a higher price tag, but still very collectible and displayable. I mean, I'm a big fan of these, so I'm gonna give this one a huge thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching again, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, bye.